நமஸ்தே எவ்ரிவன். படத்தில் தலா அஜித் ஸ்வாக் வேணுமோ ஸ்வாக் இருக்குது, அஜித் டான்ஸ் வேணுமோ டான்ஸ் இருக்குது, அஜித் மூவி ரெஃபரன்சஸ் வேணுமோ ரொம்ப ரொம்ப ரெஃபரன்சஸ் இருக்குது, அஜித் காமெடி டைமிங் வேணுமோ காமெடி டைமிங் இருக்குது, அஜித் ஃபன்னி டைலாக்ஸ் வேணுமோ ஐயோ பிரமாதமான ஃபன்னி டைலாக்ஸ் இருக்குது, தெலுங்கு ப்ரொடியூசர் வேணுமோ பெரிய ப்ரொடக்ஷன் ஹவுஸ் இருக்குது. ஆனால் படத்தில் ஸ்டோரி வேணுமோ கொஞ்சம் கூட ஸ்டோரி இருக்காது தம்பி. I never expected that I would enjoy a storyless pointless movie watching in a theater experience in Canada so much. I want to get into this analysis and analyze for myself. How could I enjoy such a bad movie? Let's deep dive into this week's Tamil movie review, Good, Bad, Ugly. Tala Ajith has hit it out of the park with his swag performance. He is enjoying the role so much that it is pretty evident in his ease of body language in this movie and the ease with which he does comedy on his own filmography. That is very, very refreshing to see, and it is a very good comeback for him after the disappointing Vidamuyarchi movie. There is a sequence in the second half of the movie where Shine Tom Chacko reveals the backstory of AK's character in a hilarious way. It is very, very creative to depict AK's character by teaming up with him all the hit crime dramas in the recent past. It is hilarious and everyone got the references in the theater and everyone were laughing out loud when this sequence of happening. And equally good is the mass sequence which follows after this. Don't miss the post-credit scenes in which the real Ajith is hilarious in between the scenes shooting in the movie. It definitely brings a smile on your face before leaving, and it more than covers up for the negatives of this movie, I would say. The green screen sequences in this movie are one of the worst I have seen in recent movies, be it Tamil, Telugu, Malayalam or even Hindi. And there are not one or two such sequences. Almost 1/3 of the movie, in every other third sequence, there is a crappy green screen VFX, and it really puts you off. And it is not for lack of money, because they have spent a lot of money on other things like Ajith's styling and other aspects of the movie. This is purely lazy creative choices and misplaced priorities. The crazy levels of silliness in this movie may not be everyone's cup of tea. Even though I'm not an Ajith fan, I really had a very good theater experience watching this movie. But not everyone will understand this pitch of silliness in a movie. And that might be a bummer, and that might be a big hit for the collections of this movie, unfortunately. The father-son sentimental sequence at the end of the movie seems to not gel with the silliness of the overall movie. And it comes across as unintentionally funny in a way. You will understand when you watch the movie that it stands as an odd man out. Story, I would say 0.25 out of 1. The overall movie literally has one line of story. Father is an ex-don, son is in trouble, father comes back and saves son. That's it. It's even more thinner than Donald Trump's tariff policies. The most beautiful word in the entire dictionary is tariffs. That's my favorite word. I've even put tariffs on Wakanda. If they want to sell vibranium in US of A, they will have to pay tariffs, 30% reciprocal tariffs. They are looting us. They cannot even use the word vibranium in a movie. They will have to pay the taxes. Only then they can use the word vibranium in the movies. Screenplay, I would say 0.75 out of 1. It is actually very difficult to write a silly but funny screenplay. And that too, if you can convince a big actor like Ajith to be part of this silliness, half your battle is won in engaging the viewers in the theaters. Acting, I would say 0.5 out of 1. Ajith simply eats up the screen in every frame with his screen presence. Whether it is swag or comedy, he's simply unmissable. And even though they appear for very brief sequences, Yogi Babu and Kinsley have come out really well with the jokes, whatever they have been handed with. Other departments, I would say 0.5 out of 1. The BGM and the styling, especially for Ajith, are on point to the pitch of the movie. But the VFX and the sets of the movie are of the lowest of the low quality possible. Overall package, I would say 0.5 out of 1. The trailer was over the top, but convincing enough to pull the crowd into the theaters. And the release window was perfect because in the season of Visu, it is a very good movie for movie lovers to go and watch as a group in the theaters. And the promotions were also on point. So my final rating is going to be a very, very decent 2.5 out of 5. If you are an Ajith fan, then you have to watch this movie in the theaters and make sure that you go as a group and enjoy the movie to the max. Or if you are not an Ajith fan, you would find this as one of the most silliest movies to waste time and money in theaters. So decide it for yourself on which side of the spectrum do you really fall into. That's it for this week. Thank you so much for subscribing, for liking videos, and please do leave your comments. This is one of the mixed bag kind of movies where I want to hear from you how you felt about this movie. Thank you so much. Namaste.